the Foundation for the Defense of Democracy, FDD, which is a Washington, D.C. think tank that is literally an adjunct of the Israeli Foreign Ministry. In fact, when it was first created, they had it was with a Hebrew word, so at least they were honest that they worked for the foreign ministry. Today, they pretend to be this independent, nonpartisan think tank, but it's an Israeli operation. And they're the ones who are making up narratives that are fed to Scott Bessent, fed to Marco Rubio, and then fed to the president and fed to Pete Hegseth, so they can create this fictional narrative around which the president, creates his fake world that he operates in. There's no reality here. There's no reality about Russia. There's no reality about Iran. There's no reality about anything. And if you've got to understand that when we talk about Washington, D.C. today and problem solving, we have to bring in the human dimension and the fact that we have this narcissistic president who's mentally ill. And how do you have a logic-based conversation with a mentally ill individual? The answer is you don't.
Yeah, and I've seen arguments too floating around about Iran, China, Russia, that these countries need to fight the U.S. head on very directly if they're ever going to succeed in moving forward and developing in the way that they want. We've been talking a lot, Scott, over the years, and despite the massive volume of critics, at least in terms of the noise decibel on everything that you just said, we hear, the reality speaks for itself. Iran right now is stronger than it was before February 28th. Russia is stronger than it was prior to February